Well, hello there, everybody. Wow, Aaron Swan with,
Abundant Life Babes.
and you help women and men, but mostly women, get their financial life back together.
Yep, and we also work with businesses to help them ramp up their revenue.
And located out of Springfield, Crestwell, Cottage Grove, everything. We're in Cottage Grove today because the Opal Center is getting all kinds of press from OPB. They're doing interviews online. People are really paying attention because it's a new kind of theater experience. So I called Erin. I said, I think I have a show for you. And she said, we got a little bit more information about it. She said, Rick, I love this whole idea. So again, really quick. So how do people get a hold of you and what do you do for folks?
Okay, so you can reach us through Facebook or our website, Abundant Life Babes, and we help women find financial empowerment to get their life back in order. So if they're overspending, get a plan to stop overspending, to start saving, and to live the abundant life of their dreams that they dream of. I mean, you can do it, and you don't have to make lots of money. You can live a lifestyle of $12,000 or $15,000 more a year in income-wise, without getting a raise, just by saving money and spending properly and setting limitations. And I know limits sounds like they suck, and they do, but they're actually really freeing if you do it right. I mean, you can't cut everything out. It's all about moderation. So limit yourself, but still go where you want to go. You'll feel better, and the money will come in and go where it's supposed to go, and you'll feel better as a person.
So you guys, where we're going to go now is Creative Chaos. And this is a theater troupe made up of folks with different abilities. We used to call them disabilities, but we've learned that they're just different abilities. They wrote the play, they act in the play. Why were you so hot on this when I told you?
I have two nephews on the spectrum, and they're on two different ends of the spectrum. One of them is a little professor, and the other one is super high functioning and is always just super intense and very stuff just stimulates him too much, and so he has a hard time interacting sometimes with people. We've recently got him on the CBD like gummies, and they really help calm his anxiety, and he can communicate. So special abilities are something that's dear to my heart. I live with it every single day, and I want other people to know that they're normal people and they really want to interact with us. They just do it differently, and we have to learn to interact with them the way they want to, not the way we want to.
And you experience that through your nephews.
Every single day.
And you learn a lot from it, don't you?
Yes, very much, very much.
So you guys, this play is going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're going to do a little intro for us. So we're going to run inside and show you. I'll show you the theater. It's right here on Main Street, and it's the Opal Center. And so we're going to go in and check this out. All right, you guys, we're here.
Yay! And they got some press. Got it. So you guys, we're in Cottage Grove, and this is Creative Chaos.
a theater troupe for people with different abilities. They've been getting all kinds of press and people paying attention to them. And this is the final scene from their play. And what they do is take people and they create a play based on what their abilities are and what they can do. So each person, that's Mike with the roses. He's not as verbal as some of the others, so he has a different role. That's Eric, and Eric really wants to be Annie, so they found a way to get Annie in there. And Carmen is their director, and she works with Special Olympics, and then she does this on the side, puts this together for them. So it's a huge deal for them to be able to be part of this. The play runs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was sold out. There's only some tickets left on Sunday. Which one's yours?
Oh, my sister is Monica.
Your sister's Monica.
Yes.
And so, what does this do for Monica? Why is this so special?
Well, she just loves to perform, and gives her a chance to do it. And it's just a natural thing that they can get together and do what most people do.
What do people forget?
That these people with disabilities are very capable individuals, and they just want to be like everyone else. And this provides that for them.
So you guys, again, we're at Creative Chaos, a theater troupe in Cottage Grove, made up of people with different abilities. And they write the play, they put it together, and they've been performing it to sold-out shows here in Cottage Grove, the Opal Theater. There's Monica. Woo! Nice work, you guys. Trevor, come here. Trevor, come here. Yeah, come here. You're used to this. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, man. This guy's one of my regular Facebook people. So, what do you love about doing this?
Because I'm a snake charmer, and when I go around the block still, I usually play the wrong lullaby because I'm nervous.
So, doing this, does it make you feel good?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm doing it just to put on an act for the audience.
And when they clap and laugh, what do you think?
They think it's nice.
Does it give you some attention?
Yes.
Why is that important?
Because, you're doing it just to have fun.
So do you have value?
Yes.
Because you're just like me, you're just different, right?
Yep, I'm different than what you are.
And I'm different, and you're different than me, aren't we?
Yeah.
So does that make it wrong?
Nope.
We both can do different things. You can do a bunch of things that I can't do.
Right.
And I can do a couple of things maybe that you can't do.
Right.
But when it comes to computers, you can do a lot of things I can't do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Okay, good.
You bet.
Carmen, come here.
Hi.
Aaron, if you want to ask Karma some questions too.
There.
So tell people what this is.
So Creative Chaos is a group of individuals who share the love for theater. And even though they have a disability, when they're on stage, they're actually great actors.
And how do so you normally do Special Olympics, right?
I do. I do run the Special Olympics here in Cottage Grove and Cresswell with, of course, some fabulous help. And I just knew there was a need. Everyone wanted to act on stage, and so we made this group last year. And it's been very successful, and they do such a great job that we're just going to keep on doing it.
If there's other people with special abilities that want to join, how do they get in touch with you, and how do they?
Yeah, sure. So we do have a Facebook page called Creative Chaos, and then also I have an email, creativechaoscg@gmail.org, and then we are starting a website. It's not done yet, but it will be done soon, and you can go to Facebook once it is done and see the link for that. But we welcome everybody. I mean, you don't have to live in Cottage Grove or Cresswell to be part of this project. So if you love to act and you have a disability, come on down. We start in June next year. Send me your email address, send me your address, and I will send you all the information.
How do you guys get your funding?
Sure. So most of our funding is actually local from our fabulous local companies here in Cottage Grove. And what I do is I go around. I normally take some of my actors with me, and we go inside the business and we explain to them who we are, what our project is, what we're doing, and ask them for money. And some of them say yes, and some of them say no. But we would love more yeses and more funding. So if you would like to fund to us and be part of our program, we can advertise you and put you in our program. Mickey's Affordable Auto Sales, he actually paid for all of our shirts this year. So we ended up deciding, we have a clown car that comes in a different scene, and we decided that we'll make a sign.
Creativity of what we all come up with our own ideas, and it's just so amazing what we all can do with our disabilities.
Do you think people are surprised when they see you on stage and doing what you guys do?
Yes,
And what does that feel like here?
touching. It touches all of us, especially me,
Why?
because Carmen is a special lady, and without her, I couldn't be anywhere. Without her. Yeah, 51 right now.
So is there really such a thing as a person with a disability, or are we just people that have different abilities?
There could be people that have different abilities besides a disability, but I don't know that for sure. But like I said, I enjoy being around all. This is my family, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Thank you for talking to me.
You got it, buddy.
Thanks, man. You're awesome.
Thank
Come
you.
here, Monica. Oh, gosh. Okay, come here. You know what I'm going to do? Because Monica and I are about the same height when I sit down like this. You're not the tallest person in the whole world. Oh, I'll take that. I haven't had a blonde with purple hair hug me for a long time. Hey, you be careful over there with Aaron. So, what does this do for you?
I don't know, that was a hard question.
What does Creative Chaos mean to you?
Yeah, what is it?
This started because of you.
After a long time.
You've been here a long time?
Yep.
And does this make you feel like you can do anything?
I'll give him more play.
And when you're on stage and people are watching you, do you kind of get a kick out of that?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're a movie star?
Yeah.
So do you have a big head now because you really think you're full of yourself?
Yeah.
I bet everybody thinks that too. Thank you for talking to me.
Oh, look, you.
Okay, hold on. I got one guy. One more. I got to talk to you, man.
Okay.
All right, and you are?
Chip.
And Chip, talk to me about this play, this creative chaos. What is it for you?
It means a lot to me.
What is it? Why? Talk to me.
Because Carmen's a very good actor. Very good teacher how to teach someone to do something I've never done before.
And what does that do for you?
Makes me feel good.
And you kind of have some of the funny lines in the play, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And when people laugh, what?
Makes me feel good. Like, if I say something like, lion has flesh wound or something, I think it's funny. Make Carmen laugh. I enjoy it.
So one of the things too, Carmen, you were saying is, and I think this is kind of interesting of our world that we live in, is one of the hard parts is the audience is afraid to laugh because we're not supposed to laugh at people. But in this instance, we are supposed to laugh because it is a funny play.
It is a very, very funny play. And through the workshops that I did in June and July, I teach them that it's okay that people are laughing at you. They're not laughing at you at a mean-spirited laugh that so many people with disabilities are used to, that they're laughing at you because you're entertaining them and you're making them laugh. So as an actor being in a comedy, they know they're doing a good job if you're laughing and clapping. So we encourage people in our play to please come out, laugh, cheer, clap loud, and then the more the audience gets into it, you'll see the more the actors get into it and they come backstage, they're like, oh my gosh, everyone's laughing, and they know they did a really good job.
Do you have tickets left?
We have a few tickets left. Saturday, we definitely have some tickets left. Sunday, we have just a few also, but please come out Saturday. We have plenty of seats left, and a few Friday and Sunday.
So, Carmen, you
Yeah.
didn't tell anybody what is the play about,
Well,
right?
exactly. We're at the circus. So the play is about creative chaos goes to the big top. And basically Chip and myself and Madam Monica, our fortune teller, we are looking for the next great act in the circus. And so each of my actors, they picked out what character they wanted to be, how they wanted their costumes to be, and they were very particular, some of them. And they come in and they audition for what part they want. And you'll be surprised at who makes it and who doesn't.
Very exciting. Very exciting. So I heard the song from The Greatest Showman. It's
Yes.
kind of themed off of that.
Well, I have always loved the circus, and I've always loved clowns, and I know clowns get such a bad rap, but I am a huge clown fan ever since I was a little kid, and so it has a lot to do with that. Like our very first song is a very quiet song, and it's Send in the Clowns, and they're all dressed as clowns, and they do improv, and they actually do a miming scene all together that we've been working on, and then it just starts getting chaotic after there. So yes, a little bit of, there's been so many influences. I know it's going to sound funny, but Pee-wee Herman's Big Top is one of my favorite movies.
Okay,
And-
Carmen, now we have to do a little
Right?
tag.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So, and of course, The Greatest Showman.
I love
what
that
a
show.
great show.
My daughter watches
yes.
it like 4 times a day.
Yeah, I tend to watch it and play the music all the time.
Listen in the
yes,
car.
It's my inspiration go-to when I'm getting ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring my nephew this
Great.
weekend. 2 of them are on the spectrum, so
Oh, that's
they'll love
awesome.
it. They're
Yes.
9 and 10.
Oh, that's fabulous.
yeah,
Great.
we'll
well,
bring
thank
them.
you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Carmen,
it is
thanks.
fun for the whole family, all ages.
Thanks for letting us in.
thank
You
you,
guys,
Rick.
thanks for letting us come see you, okay?
You say thank
All
you,
right.
Rick.
You guys, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Aaron.
thank you.
Aaron, walk out this way with me real fast. You guys will be back. Don't go anywhere. We just have to finish off our show. So,
You guys can go.
hang on. So how was that?
Oh, it was so much fun.
Is that crazy or what?
It is.
It's just, that they are so into it and so active with it.
It's touching to see that they get an opportunity to express themselves in an outlet that works for them, and then it may not be traditional. I mean, you have an Annie in a circus. That's not traditional, but it doesn't really matter. They get to all express themselves individually, equally, in a way that's entertaining and makes them feel good about themselves. It's awesome.
It's a win, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, so Creative Chaos, Opal Theater in Cottage Grove this weekend. Last weekend is going to played last weekend.
Come show your support.
Yeah,
It's
show your
really
support for these people and laugh with them
Yeah,
because
it's
they really,
really
want to be part of it.
difficult for them sometimes to be able to express themselves and to interact and communicate with people. So this is an opportunity for them to do that in what's comfortable for them.
And businesses and ladies, if you are in need of someone to help you put together a budget to get your financial life back together, to get you feeling better about where you're at. So giving you financial freedom is really, that's what I love
Yeah.
about Erin and her crew. is-
Financial freedom, and if you have a business or you're thinking about starting a business, sometimes you don't know what to do or you're missing money. There's money just walking past you all the time and you don't see it. That's our job, is to find that money for you. We have a client, and I helped him in about a month, $6,000 more in revenue, residual coming in. Another one about $15,000, and things that they were just missing, not seeing the value in. You have a hard time in your own business sometimes
Right.
seeing a value in certain things, or not knowing how to approach it or to put it out there. And that's what we do, is we help you guys see those things, put them into action so that you can reap those benefits.
Kind of the same thing they're doing here.
Exactly.
Letting us as humans see a different
Exactly.
side of humanity
Yep.
and doing that stuff. Erin, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You guys, if you're looking for help, get a hold of them. And again,
Yes.
Facebook page and website.
Abundant Life Babes, and you just click to schedule a call and we'll schedule a web call.
So guys, they do help you too, and businesses, but really heavy emphasis on businesses and women because, well,
Dudes, we actually have half of our clients probably are guys. They're just less intimidated because we're women, but we,
you have a
resonate more with women.
Your kind of heart is to help women
Yes.
like yourself.
I'm a
Yeah.
single mom, so I want to help those women out there, whether they're single or not, or they're the main breadwinner in their family, to showcase their strengths and to take advantage of everything they have so they can provide for their families.
All right, Erin, thank you. I'll see you next month.
Yes, next
All right,
month.
you guys
Bye.
take this, share it on your page, so to show support for the Creative Chaos. We could all use a little of that.
Yes.
All right, see you guys later.